Imagine I want to find recent peer-reviewed journal articles about the impact of offshore wind farms on wildlife. I'm going to look for these using LibrarySearch. To open it, I go to My Abertay and click on the LibrarySearch tile. This takes me to the library website, where I can see the library search box is at the top of the home page. Starting with a general search is usually better. As you'll see, I can restrict my results if I find too many. If I start off with a search that is too specific, I might not find many results. So I'm just going to use the main keywords from my research question, offshore wind farms and wildlife, to start my search. I'll click on Sign In, as this will allow me to save items as I find them and save searches so I can run them again. If you're prompted to log in, use your Abertay username and password. LibrarySearch has found nearly 2,000 results, and we can see over here how many of them are books, articles, newspaper articles, and so on. As I'm just looking for peer-reviewed journal articles for my subjects, I'll select Articles, Peer-reviewed, and apply the filters. It's a good idea to use the Remember Filters option at this stage, so that if I add in extra keywords to my search, I don't have to select them again. We can see that applying the filters has reduced the number of results to just over 1,000. At this stage, I'm probably looking for a general overview rather than information about specific aspects. So this article, Effects of Offshore Wind Farms on Marine Wildlife, looks like it would be useful. Clicking on the title gives me more information about the article. If I scroll down to the description, I can read this to find out just how useful it is. This sentence here shows me that this is definitely a useful article for my subject. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scroll up to the top of the page again, and I'm going to click on the pin to add this to my saved items folder. Also at the top of the page, I can click on a link to open the article in a web page, or I can download the PDF from here. Looking more closely at this article, information about which journal it is in, who the authors are and where they work is at the top of the page. Remember, the abstract gives me more information about the article. So again, I can read this to find out if it's relevant. I could also look at the keywords that the authors have used. Is there anything useful in here I could add into my search? If so, I could make a note of them. Back in the search results in LibrarySearch, I can continue to scroll and use the same process to check the description, open the articles, and add anything useful to my saved items. I could also limit my results further, so if I wanted to just look at the impact on birds, I could add that into my search. I might also want to eliminate older articles from my search results, so I'm going to limit the results to the last 5 years. And apply the filters. And also add them to the saved filters. We can see that this has brought down the number of results even further, and I would carry on scrolling through, adding anything useful to my saved items folder. I can also click on the titles, remember, if I want to find out more. So we've seen that a first general search might find enough useful information, but applying filters and adding in extra keywords can refine the results further and ensure I've found the most relevant. If I found a good combination of keywords and filters, I can save the search at the top of the screen. This means I can run this search again without having to remember what all the keywords and filters were. As a general rule, once you start to see the same articles appearing in your search results, you know you've done a thorough search and it's time to start reading them. Once we've reached this stage, you can go to your Saved Items folder at the top of the screen. As long as I've signed into LibrarySearch, I'll always have access to my saved items. From here, I can open those items, download PDFs. I can also select the list and email it to myself. And I can also look at my saved searches and run them again. To start a new search, I just click on New Search at the top of the screen. This demonstration has shown you how to start using LibrarySearch to find academic sources for your assessments. If you need help to develop this important skill, feel free to contact the library and we'll be happy to assist you.